Hey everybody, I'm Maurie K. I'm here to show you how to do a really quick meal for your family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just some basic hamburger meat and I'm going to take it up a notch. So I'm going to grind down or brown some of this hamburger meat, and then I'm going to add some Uncle Ben's Spanish rice, a thing of corn that I drain the liquid off of, and then make like a bowl to where I'll have some cheese and some shredded lettuce, some sour cream, avocado, and then I'm going to eat that with chips. Well, let me show what we end up with here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a regular saucepan. Dump in my hamburger meat. Let that start browning. While that's browning, I'm going to vent this, put it in my microwave for 90 seconds. All right, then open my corn. Barely open it so I can drain the juice out of there. All right, juice is drained. Get that off of there. Now, to spice this up, go to my spice drawer. I've got my taco seasoning, and I've got some grill seasoning here. Okay, so you can use whatever you like for your grill seasoning. Of course, I have my own blend that I sell online. Taco seasoning, I sell it online. Again, you can use your own seasoning. This one that's already opened. Alright. Grab my spatula, go ahead and kind of break this meat up. This is going to brown pretty quickly. This is like a 20-minute meal. Okay, so while that is browning, I'll go ahead and grab my handy dandy cutting board. Now, if you have really picky eaters in your household, what you could do is you could like layer this almost like a 7-layer taco bowl, but not quite 7 layers, to where I could put just like my taco meat on top of a bed of rice, put a little corn on top, and that way you can make it for your picky eaters in your household. For me, it's myself, my husband, my 19-year-old's home from college right now, so I'm just going to throw it all together in this pot and then serve it with chips and all the garnish. Now, of course, I'm the only one that's going to do the avocado. I'm the only one that's going to do the lettuce. Might get my husband to eat a little bit of lettuce. I'm also going to grab some hot sauce. All right. This is browning down nicely. Now what I do is I don't wait to season my meat. I get it started. Once it starts producing some of the grease, then I'm going to go ahead and season it. Shake it up before you shake it out. All your spice blends, you should do that. Shake it up before you shake it out. Now, this spice blend is salt, pepper, garlic, onion. It's just a real good basic spice blend. Taco seasoning. Of course, this is going to have your paprika, some chili powder, some cumin, some salt. It's not real spicy. Just put a little layer on top there. So now, stir this up again. It's going to start getting some of those flavors in the meat. Now, Question you have to ask yourself is, are you a meat washer? Do you wash the grease off of your hamburger meat once it's cooked? I don't. Some people do. What I do is what my mama taught me. So I grab myself a bowl and some paper towels. Just a white bowl. Throw myself some paper towels in there. Set it right there. And then I get ready to drain. You know your meat is done when you look down and all of a sudden it has all the grease. It's not going to produce that grease until it's done. Okay? So it's not quite greasy enough. And of course, if you spend the money and buy the 95.5 meat, you're not going to have as much grease. I don't know about you, but I'm lucky if I can afford the 80/20. See this right here? Starts producing that grease right there like that. Okay. So I'm going to pull this over to one side. Make sure I don't have any pink left in my beef. Little bitty pieces, little bitty pieces. All right. Pull to one side. Tilt it a little bit. Cut my heat down. I'm going to use a big old spoon. Come in here and I'm just going to take that grease right off the edge there. It's going to get rid of a little bit of the flavor, but a lot of the flavor's been kind of cooked in. Alright. Don't want to get rid of all of it because I don't want to get rid of that greasy goodness. Okay. So here we go. Stir this up some more. Take just a little bitty bit. Needs a little more seasoning. Sprinkle a little more on top. And you know, there's nothing wrong with sampling in 5-minute intervals whenever you're cooking in the kitchen. When I had the restaurant, I had like a glass container that had nothing but spoons in it, and I grab a spoon, sample, throw the spoon over in the dish pan. Grab a spoon, sample, throw the spoon over in the dish pan. Oh. Alright, now that this is brown, take my corn, pour in that can of corn, stir that in. Take my rice. Now you don't want to cook your rice in your meat because your rice is already done. So I'm going to let my corn kind of get warm first. Of course, canned corn is already cooked. It's not frozen, so I don't have to worry about biting into a piece of ice. So let that get a little bit warm in there. Corn is warm. I'm going to pour the Spanish rice in there. Uncle Ben's shortcut rice. Mix that in. Okay. Don't know how long this video's been going. Let's see. 9 minutes and 35 seconds, and I'm almost done with dinner. Kind of making sure I'm getting some rice stirred in, letting it all come to temperature, turning my heat off right here. Alright, I'm ready to put this together. You ready? Grab a plate. Grab myself a handful of chips right there. Put those on the bottom. Get myself some of this meat. Sprinkle that over the top right there. Look at that. Okay, here. Come take a look. Ready? All right, sprinkle that meat over the top right there. Grab myself some shredded lettuce. Put that on here. Okay. Got myself some cheese. Put that on there. Sour cream. A dollop of daisy, as they say. Okay. Last but not least, most dangerous thing in the world to cut in the kitchen, avocado. What's my trick? Let's get rid of this right here. 2 fingers. Pop it out. Okay, this is where you're gonna get yourself. Make sure you're not slicing all the way through that skin because, oh man, nothing worse than an avocado palm cut. Take this spoon that I use for that grease. Pop that right in there. Look at that. Okay. Throw me a few of these little slivers of avocado on top. Of course, I have to take out a second mortgage on my house to afford that avocado right there. Okay. Wipe your hands on a towel, not on your pants. Then, a little bit of my hot sauce. Shake it up. Shake it up. Make sure all that seasoning is in there. Grab myself a little fork. Some people like it hot, some people don't. I want just a little bit of that color right there on top. What do you think? 12 minutes, 39 seconds. Dinner is served.